I wanted to just start this video off with the view of Lily, who you will see currently is spread out and has, moved a few things around because she's been waiting to come out. But this video is about stress snakes, I guess you could say, because perception of one reasons of a sign of a stress snake is a snake that is overly active in their enclosure and is constantly pacing their enclosure and doesn't lay down and go to sleep. It just is constantly in this motion, go, go, go state. Well then, my Lily must be extremely stressed, because it's what she does until I open up and let her out. Now, okay, I'm going to add on the end, that's what she does, that's what she is like. I'm going to open up because I know she's been totally hanging out to come out. I'll try and straighten this as best I can. I will say that after Lily has had her time out, she's happy to go back home, she goes to sleep, she settles. But if my Lily wants out, my Lily wants out. And that, my friends, is the end of the story. And that is not because Lily is stressed at all. So I want to really clarify that just because your snake is pacing and dancing at that door, mooching at the door, does not mean that they're stressed, especially if you have a snake that is used to coming out, that is used to being with you, is used to the room that they're in. Why are they going to want to stay in that little, what I call Lily, is a box? They're not going to. They know there's out. They know there's a whole bigger place that they're comfortable in, that they can explore, that their curiosity is, so developed with snakes, they've got to use it. They want to use it. They're not stressed. Because if that were the case, Lily would have been dead years ago. Let's just put it that way. But she's not. She's healthy, she's happy, she's curious, she wants to get her own way, she wants to go where she wants to go. She's not fighting to go there with me, she's not going full pace trying to get away from me, she's just doing Lily thing. So what I'm actually going to do is I need to make a cup of tea. So let's see how Lily goes. Come into the kitchen while I make a cup of tea and we'll see if that stresses Lily out. So flipping over, and now you're going to see me work, but I will get Lily out, who is of course doing Lily, which is trying to figure out, how do I get to where I want to go and sneak there without Mum actually finding me? So anyway, let's move and get to this kitchen so I can make a cup of tea with Lily, which, as you will know, the amount of times I've done this with Lily, it could not possibly be a stress out for her, but you never know. I may be forcing her to do something she totally hates doing. I don't know, but you can watch the video, and I would love so much for at the end of it to tell me if you see any signs of stress from my snake. I'll put the bigger light on so you can see. nobody can say, well, it was too dark, couldn't actually see her. There she is. Couldn't actually see her. You know, another sign of stress supposedly is them stretching out as far as they can go, because you know what they're doing? They're trying to get, like Lily is, as far away from me as she possibly can right now, because I'm stressing her and she doesn't want to be near me. You know, I probably am going to miss so many points that I hear as to when a snake is stressing, and I don't want to make this video 10 hours long, and I probably could, really. What's another stress, Lily? Outside. My goodness, guys, don't take a snake outside. That is stressful. Okay? That's stressful. Because why? Because it's not their natural environment. Sorry, but it is their natural environment, is to go outside, or be outside, on the grass, smelling the fresh air, checking things out. Yes, they could be likely prey. You know, my girls are pretty big, my guys. You know, my babies are a whole lot different. Of course, they're tiny and they are more open to being prey to something. Just let me loosen her off a bit, guys. Thank you, Lil. Thank you, darling, for being a good girl. Okay, so snakes stress when they're outside. Probably if you picked up a baby and threw it on the lawn and said, away you go, sweetheart, have a good time. Yeah, put it in a tub. Safe little environment for them, but take them out in the sunshine. Let them smell the fresh air. I'm not saying throw it on the grass. Not at all. This girl, throw her on the grass. I'm there. She knows I'm there. She knows I'm not going to let anything at all happen to her. Nothing has ever happened to her. She is completely safe. And that sunshine is great medicine. Natural medicine for health, skin, everything. You know, if it's a stinking hot day, no, don't take your snake out. 80, 85. You know, if you're sitting there and you start feeling your skin burning, then it's too hot for your snake. So if you know it's going to be above those sort of temperatures, go out earlier in the morning and go out later in the afternoon. Your snakes are going to love you for doing that for them. Exercise. I could spin off a million reasons why you should take your snake outside, but if you go and do it, you will soon see why it was a good thing to do. And my guys, I tell you, are stir crazy by the end of winter because they haven't been outside. So, yeah, that's to that. If your snake stops eating, and it's a big snake that's been feeding and feeding, now it could be just cooler weather. It could be just that snake. You know, one jungle might stop eating and the other one doesn't. So you can't just say it's species related. But it doesn't mean your snake is always stressed. Yes, it can be. Absolutely it can be stressed. And if so, you can try covering up that enclosure, giving them complete privacy, make sure they've got hides to hide in, you leave them alone, you just check that their water's okay, etc. But you don't necessarily, because your snake isn't eating, it's because they're stressed. You know, they could also not be well. They could have an RI or something else going on. So, you know, do what you can enclosure-wise first. If after a week or 2 weeks you notice absolutely no change in your snake, then look for other reasons as to why. Now, can you overhandle a snake and stress it out? Depending on the snake again. My guys are just so used to it. That's because I handled them a lot from the word go. As babies, short stints, but every couple of days. You know, just to let them know everything is still okay. Big guys, I'm not saying you can go into their enclosure several times a day and get them in and out and in and out and in and out at your leisure. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But for my guys, my goodness, if I got Lily out and said, right, we got 10 minutes of handling time here, sweetheart, and then you're going home, she would die in the butt on me. That would kill her. That would stress her. So, if you know your snake and they're comfortable with being handled, they are used to the environment where you have them, when you handle them, they can come out like my guys, especially who have freedom. So I'm not physically, you know, here, stay with me. You can't go anywhere. You know, stay here. Yeah, that would stress a snake out. Give them the ability to move and not just be stuck. If they're laying all over you and just crawling all over you, that to me is not handling them. So there are many, many reasons that a snake supposedly is stressing, but they're actually not. And like I said, I can make this video 10 hours long and go through so many things with you, because I can't do that, because that would stress Lily out if I were doing that. Look, I tell you what, if I let her crawl around this kitchen and do what she wanted to do, she'd be as happy as Larry. So, but I don't, because there's too many things she could get into. But in my other room, she has free run. She can please herself on where she wants to go and what she wants to do. If that's stressing her out, well, I'm going to leave it here, continue to make my cup of tea, because I can't multitask, snake, tea, talking. Well, I probably could, but I didn't try very hard. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. And if you don't actually see me, you'll hear me, but you'll see one of my snakes. Ciao. So I thought I'd chop here. Well, I'm not chopping, but I'm telling you I chopped this last bit of video to here to put this in so you can see this part of Lily
she's not on me. She, as you, gay, that is so obvious, we can see that. Stupid comment. But anyway, just so you can see how stressed she is right now. Are you stressed, Lily? Because you're out of your enclosure. Okay, I'm not handling you, sweetie. So I guess maybe that makes a difference as well. I don't know, you can tell me. But of course, she's looking extremely stressed right now. Yeah, the tongue's flicking, she's moving slowly and calmly. She's all the way over here with her butt. And I'll try and follow her. I'm in Zoom, you know what I'm like with Zoom, guys. Shocking, shocking. And of course, now she's heading back to the jungle gym, which of course all my snakes know, but I'm holding this so she doesn't tip it over. Of course. But you know, this is something that Lily pretty much grew up on, because I really didn't have anything else set up for them in the beginning. You know, I've just sort of slowly done those sorts of things for them. But basically right now Lily has spotted two individuals that really don't have very much to do with her. And even though Lily is you know, quite people orientated, snakes will react to certain movements in front of them, and they do react to people they don't know, not in a I'm going to bite you way. They just wait and check it out and make sure that they're all okay, and then relax a little and keep doing what they're going to do when they realise that it's not danger and she's not going to be hurt and so forth. Or Lily will just hang there because it's comfortable, if nothing else. So, you know, I have done many things around Lily, as you know, which is I'm going to block her view. Trying to get away, as far away from me and everything as she possibly could, and she's not. She knows this area, she knows what this thing is, she knows she hangs on it, she knows she can climb up over everything, she knows she's safe. She's happy to be there. Even with my cat meowing at the door. You know, my snakes don't even flinch when a cat is sitting there with their nose virtually to my snake's nose. So I believe they're very, very comfortable in their home, whether that be inside or outside of their enclosure. And I believe to a greater degree that Lily, in actual fact, and it's not because there's anything wrong with her enclosure, and I am going to be switching up to a much bigger one for her, which I'm sure she's going to love. But I also know it's not going to take away from the fact that she's still going to want to come out, because she truly believes this is the extension of her enclosure. That might be where her water is, and somewhere where she can curl up and go to sleep if she wants to. But she curls up and she goes to sleep out here. So, a snake does not curl up and go to sleep if they're stressed. And the amount of times that Lily has fallen asleep on this jungle gym, I've lost count. I've absolutely lost count. If I've got Lily around my neck and I'm walking, can't see her, and I'm walking and I've got this in front of me, she will climb off me, hang on that until I get to where I'm going. Oh, I lost her again. So, anyway, enough. You get what I'm saying. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. But please, I really do want to hear from you and what you think about this particular subject. And what do you think are signs of stress from your snake? I've missed multiple, I know, because as I said previously, I haven't got 10 hours. And Lil is going to just lay there. And I've actually got her out because my friend is coming over who I know absolutely loves them all. So she'll be tickled pink that Lily is out and she'll get a little bit of time with her.